Please subscribe to Humble One TV and click on the bell.
Hello, welcome back to Humble One TV, Humble One Radio. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong has spoken again and he has said a lot. He said he don't want to hear the word forgiveness from Obinim and he will go pepe with him.
Would you forgive him if he comes out?
I don't want to hear the word forgiveness. I will go pepe with the guy.
Do you have a personal problem with Obinim, Obofo, Bedukobi, all these people?
I don't have personal. Obinim now, yes. But the rest, I don't have any personal problems with them. But Obinim, yes. I will deal with them well.
Haven't you done enough?
No. He had his own girls saying that, oh, Kennedy Agyapong, you are following him. He has not even finished one case in his life. He will bring it and just stop. But it looks as if they don't have facts. I started first from here, City FM. Wyoming's downfall started from City FM. When I was arguing with Kwaku Enido, then when I dropped the line, I was listening, then Wyoming came in, this MP, he can't even speak English, he doesn't even talk in parliament, started talking trash. And I picked him on. You see, the guy says I don't finish. Who is announced today? Announced that this ugly guy, he covers his face, and everybody is running when you hear his name. The fear is no more there. Because now people know who is it. Because he blackmails people, he extorts money from people, he kills people. What else do you want him to do? So the guy came out, the lady said, oh, Kennedy Agyapong, also same crowd with me. So I'm going to finish with them. From here, after the police, Yoko will come after him too, because I've sent the people there with evidence, all the transfers, illegal transfers that he has made. I'm not joking. We have to bring sanity to religion in this country, because they are impeding progress. The way I was shamed before Ghana, I will strip you naked, because we are a very evil boy, very evil. Why you want to say? What the what grinning can see ebedi, but in Yankupon now who use to the dino, he will bring you down, and it will come through me. Yankupon the befamso, na me brewas, e wagana, who brag and who brag such, and I'm towaway, who die at 30, and I'm the actual mark or about 30, we crossing 30. And I was yes, and I may say who was catching. What grinning Yagimon? One way, one way.
Do you have the energy and the time, the money for all these?
Money. When you speak the truth, nothing compares to that. Money cannot be compared to the truth.
You have the energy for it?
I have the energy, because when I dream, it's money and fight.
Me, I will go Allow me.
Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong.
What is the approach? I mean, for those who happen to be in the crossfire whenever you are talking about these people,
like the Ednas and
the ladies,
how
is it?
You see, the smart ones will go behind the scenes and tell she begging for me, I don't want my name there. You know, you are a human being. You see, I mentioned their names only to prove a point that I'm not lying. But I don't have any personality against them. No. Especially when Florence Obinim made that video and she was being sarcastic. Those who are not deep thinkers thought she did not insult me. She said, she was so sarcastic and said that I take the cup or the hat for your wife because it was through fornication. You had 19 children and it was not water. Look at that ugly and I'm getting pissed. Me shut out the nation that day. Jesus Christ. That is why I don't like politics. Because if I'm a businessman, I'm sitting in my office. This ugly woman can talk trash.
All of me too, wow. Me say me point some. Me too, I have a Kennedy Agyapong. Ya papa, wa anunsu Kennedy Agyapong wa anunsu na do sa enkola ni nyina o. Enkola ni nyina o wo mo no. Wo ma me no me nye wo ade. Aje ne yire no nko ye no ade no. Na ya papa Kennedy Agyapong ni yire yetumi atena sa ade we ho. Na so wonya ne kunu Kennedy Agyapong sese be wa fa na chia boy dwama wo e ma ka ne ma ho. Na ma mi da so te ho a obenyansafo te ho a. Na me ye sofo ma me.
So what can they do to appease you?
Nothing. The truth. We want the truth to come out.
So if Obinim comes out,
Obinim says he can pay me. I want to show him cash. Good one.
So is that what it's about?
Oh yes, I'll prove to this guy. Cash. Cash. Oh, wow. 147 houses in Accra, Kumasi, and Tema. You have cash and you can't even bail yourself.
Otwaso edia futu MIU to know kwanya obefa so abrabo ebesi wiye what it takes to succeed in life or the to just say hard work, honesty, savings, investment and nothing so risk. So take isa normal way nyina ebetimi abo ama wabrabo enso akoyi. Nemom enye osofo bia ene beboa o ama wabrabo asiwiye.
I see those who have ears,
let them hear.
Let them hear. I am doing my part for the lost ones to open their eyes that what it takes to succeed in life is hard work, honesty, savings, investment, and risk. It is not osophobia.
Honorable Kennedy Agyapong ba eye 22 na sa 22 no emba makon 12 ena wone wo mo sam ofra we nyina na sesi aye kasa ine yirenom eye minu na okasafa polygamy ho se eye anase enye honorable Ken to aso kan no ankasa na brabo mu nsem kwan ofa so a obeye Kennedy Agyapong yenkotie kakramba ye ba ye beto aso.
I was born in 1960. June 16, 1960. So I'm going to
your birthday is just around the corner.
Yeah, I'm going to turn 60.
When is your birthday?
16th.
Okay, June. Okay.
June. I was born in a village called Asindom.
Okay.
In Central Region. My constituency now is Asin Central. I think in 1968, I went to Kumasi to live with my father. I was a hardcore boy, very stubborn. So he.
Are you still a hardcore man?
Yeah. He couldn't take it. He brought me back to the village. Then again said, no, a man has to train his boy. So he came for me again to Kumasi. There too, he thought I was too stubborn, and they brought me back to my village. In Kumasi, I attended Bantima Presby. From there, I went to Sojalai, that's how they call it. I think I finished Form 4, what they called level standard 7.
Okay.
And went to Adisadi College. So when I got to Adisadi College, I was old. Because I have one of my daughters is around 19 that has finished university.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I went to Adisadi College at the age of 16.
Form 1.
Yeah, I'm a group. So, but I went to Unibasis form. Then from there, I went to Germany, also to Hassel. And I was washing plates in the restaurant. I did a couple of working at the ProMat. I became a very good cook at the restaurant. My boss taught me Italian dishes. So I can do a lot of Italian dishes. Now women have spoiled me here because they don't want me to cook. So when you say you can cook, they don't even believe it. But I could do well, those days.
Right.
From there, I managed to go to America as well. And, there too, I worked at Zaru Bakery. I can bake a lot.
A man of many parts.
Yeah.
So from bakery, my senior from Adsadi College, one day I was coming out of the elevator and I met him. Apparently, he was living in my building as well. He's called Baba Moro.
Okay.
So talking to him, I didn't have my green card, so he also connected me to a gas station, a gasiteria. And later on, we ended up at the Citgo gas station that was on Webster Avenue and Cross Bronx in the Bronx.
How old were you around that time?
I went to Germany at the age of 23.
Okay.
Then America at the age of 25.
Okay. And how long did you stay there?
In Germany, I stayed there for 18 months.
Okay.
Then I moved to America. I would say I still live there. In 1999, Reagan had introduced amnesty program. So I was fortunate to work with a lawyer. He's called Kojo from Asiedu. He lives at Redco. He recruited me and I started working with him. That is the cocaine money.
Oh.
That is where I made the money. Reagan's amnesty time, I made a lot of money. We did about 2,500 applications. And everybody paid 2,500.
Wow.
I was doing all the documentation, and my boss, because he's the lawyer, he will go and present the thing in court at the immigration.
Yeah.
So out of the 25, my boss will get 700, and I will get the rest and use some for documentation. So when we finished, I had made a lot of money. So in politics, it was my boss who introduced me to politics. Till date, none of my relatives is a politician. I think I stand alone. And I got involved, and here we are today.
Right, so
the credit goes to my boss, lawyer Kojo from Asiedu.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Right, so coming back to do politics and all, how was it like 1992 and then to 96?
Let me tell you, I prefer to be a businessman more than a politician, because as a businessman, you get more respect than a politician. Because politician, anybody can attack you and those things. What happened was that the Reagan's amnesty, when Clinton also came, he introduced U.S. lottery.
Yeah.
But my office is not too far from here, Zaglo House.
Okay.
That was my office.
Just by the road.
Yeah, Zaglo House. When I was coming, I just said, that's the whole place. Zaglo House. So I introduced U.S. lottery.
Okay.
Into this country.
The first Ghanaian.
Yes.
Which year was this?
I think that was 1993, 94.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the first one was 95. 95. The first U.S. lottery was 95. I did it for my cousins. I just did it and they won.
Wow.
So I had to. And because we have done the amnesty program, I knew a lot about immigration.
Yeah.
So I came down to fill the forms for them. My cousin and my brother, they won. I processed it for them. So through that, and look, let me tell you, when people don't know your background and they think they are a drug dealer, it's so painful. The second chance of my money, I'll tell you, when I came to Ghana and got my cousin and my brother's documents processed, then I got to know a lady over there. If I have 3 kids with her, that lady, I asked her, if I bring more of this, can you process it for me? Because she could not do anything except to approve you for interview. There's no kululu. She can't do it. Because Americans, they are very careful. Yeah. But to get the approval, even to be interviewed, was a problem. That's where she would deny you outright. The comment she makes, it makes it easier for the counselor or whoever interviewing you to say yes or no. That was her job. So I asked her a question. When I started chasing her, I asked her a question. So next time, if I bring more of this, can you process it? She said, yes, I can help you. So I went to America. That time, my boss was here. I was working with another boss, lawyer Fufie. I went there and told him, lawyer, I have connection in Ghana. So let's buy this. When I went back, after processing my relatives' documents, I went back And Ghanaians have won a lot of the US lottery and they didn't know how to process it. So I told my boss, look, I have a connection, so let's do this. He was interested in the cash right there. Give me 200 and take it, or 500. So he would take 500, give whoever won 200, but I will buy it. So I bought 48,000. 48,000. That's about 96 applications, and brought it to Ghana. That is another cocaine.
Yeah.
You know, that time.
Now you know how to make money.
Yeah, that time I was charging $5,000 each.
95.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
is that how come you made your first $1 million?
Yes, I'm coming to that. Yes. Sometimes in life you have to take risk.
Yeah.
I took the risk. And in 1996, September 30th, that was the last day of the US lottery. They process it, then they will go home, come back, say from February, March to start until September. So after that program, I checked my account, what I've saved. I had $1,145,000 in my account.
How did you feel? How did you feel? You know,
I feel so good. I called my friends that helped me, and I was staying at Redco, Bangalore number A5. And I had always said to myself that I'm going to be a millionaire at the age of 40. I didn't know how I was going to make it, but I was working. And at age 36, September 30th, 1996, my account at Agreg Bank City House was $1,145,000 in my account. Even today, it's still very good money.
of course.
Even today, it's very good money.
Right. So in the course of business, have you made some decisions that cost you?
Yes, a lot. A lot. It's not been easy. Another risk I can tell you, when I see people setting up TV stations, well, maybe mine has not worked. So, but I think Net2 has not helped me. It's just a flash.
Why?
The kind of monies I talk, it's not what they are doing. Anytime I get
maybe
there,
you are used to big monies.
anytime I get there, I get so furious. When I get so furious. But now I'm trying to put it behind me because I'm doing other things to complement me. So I've invested in business that I chef him. Last month they couldn't pay themselves. And I said, I'm not going to pay you. I've asked you to work and pay yourself. And if you can't pay yourself, you expect me to bring my money from Accra to pay you? Hell no, I'm going to do that. So it has not been smooth as people think. There are challenges. But you have to, come on, put up a brave face and take bold decisions so that you can come out of the valley and be on the hilltop.
Right. We are going to be talking about your life as a politician properly, and then you as a disciplinarian. I mean, that's a whole new chapter.
Well.
But I've listened to you very often, and you always mention your wife. And most of the time you say that my wife said I shouldn't do this, so I will not. My wife said I shouldn't do that.
We are the master.
Thank you very much. I was going to ask you about that. That, you know, Yapono song that Kennedy Agyapong on the master. Who is your master?
You've answered that.
Your madam is your...
Yes, yes. So, if you don't respect women, you know, sometimes I hear, oh, he doesn't respect women. It is not true. I respect women, but I reciprocate action. If a woman wants to take advantage because of her sex, that she's a female and therefore can insult, I'm sorry, I'll take you on. I'll take you on.
Right,
but
so,
my home, if you don't respect women, how would you have 22 kids?
I was going to come to that. So you have one wife?
22 kids.
So you
I have 22 kids.
Okay, so but you're married to one woman.
One wife. How can one wife make?
No. So I want to break it down and understand properly.
Right.
So you have Madame, who is your master. And the other women, are they wives or are they baby moms?
I have two.
Two wives. Okay.
There's I had babies with her, and my policy is that I'm against abortion.
Okay.
And I've said to myself, which will not happen because I don't drink that much. Even if I get drunk and have sex with a prostitute, and the prostitute comes back to tell me she's pregnant, I will accept it.
Wow, that's noble.
Because you never know
Yeah.
who will help you one day. I have this philosophy because my father was a bad boy, a very good footballer.
Okay.
He plays soccer. All my brothers are good except me. Me, I'm not. They can play soccer very well. Very
You
handsome
can do
man.
other things.
Very handsome man. And he got 3 friends pregnant. 3
Wow.
friends pregnant
That's so no cool.
in the village. So my grandfather, who was the chief, was against my father. So when I was born, and because he's the chief, what he says is final. He called my uncles and told them that they should try and take me out of my mother and put me in the latrine, meaning kill me. But the Bible says the stone that was rejected
Shall be the cornerstone.
became the cornerstone of the house
Yeah.
or the building.
Yeah.
All those who were in the meeting, I took their children to America. And they have never been me. So if they had thrown me into the latrine, would I be there to help? That is why I am against abortion. Because you never know. And most cases, anybody who has 2 wives, it's most cases the madam's children are foolish. Yeah.
Wow.
Why do you say
Madam's
that?
children, yeah, madam's children, most of them they are foolish because they stay with the father and mother and they think the whole world is theirs. Okay, they become solely headed. Kids that do not get the opportunity to stay with me because they are with their mother and I support, they don't get that personal interaction every day with me, and it toughens them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to just do a follow-up question. So do you have this number of children and this number of wives because you can afford it?
Let me tell you, my mother looked at me and said, Ish, you are something else. Because I used to play and said, me, I'm going to have a lot of children. I'll get women from Northern region, Ashanti region, Central region, Volta region, and I was just saying it. And I said, when I die, these kids with their parents will come, some will play agbaja, this will do this. and my mother looked at me and said, oh, gee, whatever you said is coming through.
Yeah.
But I love kids.
So you know all your children?
Why not? I love kids. And I cannot sit here and tell you I love A than B. No. Because I don't have confidence in anybody. You can make a mistake by trusting one child that she or he is going to be this. He will be the one or she'll be the one to disappoint you in life. And the one that you think is stubborn and will not be what? Will be the one to save you.
We have about 40 seconds and to wrap up just this and we'll go for a commercial break. So, but can you name all your 22 kids?
I can. Why not?
Okay, let's do that. And then we go, and then we can go straight.
Yes,
Yes, and we can go.
But I can.
Pen and paper.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay,
I'll
so
go in order of
Beth.
Shannon
Okay, so one
is the first
Shannon,
one. Kenneth, and the 2 guy.
Okay.
Kenneth,
Gifty.
Gifty,
Then you come to Anel.
Okay.
You
Adele,
come to Antoinette.
That's 5.
Antoinette,
Then you come to Amanda.
Amanda,
6.
You come to Geraldine.
Yeah.
Geraldine,
You come to Christabel.
Christabel.
You come to Tracy.
Tracy.
You come to Yvonne.
Okay, that's 10.
You have 10.
Yes.
Right?
yeah.
Okay, now let me come to the small ones too.
10.
You come to Kevin, Ajua Safo's children.
Okay,
You have Kevin. You have Daniela.
Daniela,
Then you come to Lexi.
Lexi,
You have Kendrick.
Kendrick,
You have Kendra.
Kendra,
You have another Kendra. You have Akwesi and Kwame. How many do you have?
So we have 4 more. We have four left.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ekuya.
So we have 18.
Ekuya.
Ekuya,
Gives
we have-
you what?
19.
Yeah. I can't three.
No, you can't forget.
You sure?
So we have Shannon,
I have to go
Kenneth,
in chronological order.
Gifty,
Because if I don't mention their name, I'm in trouble.
Wahala. So we have 3
I'll
more
be
to
in
go.
trouble. Maybe I should have gone to the mothers. Then
Then
I'll
you will know.
which one
Yeah.
is this and
So I'm
that.
sure they'll be waiting 3
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Tracy, Christabel, and Antoinette, they are 4. Amanda, Geraldine, they are 3.
Yvonne.
Yvonne, they are 3 groups. Kenneth and Gifty, same mother.
Anel.
Shannon is Black American. Anel is also Fanti.
Okay.
Okay, so from Anel comes those 3 that I
Kevin.
mentioned. But you jump from there and
Okay.
come to Kevin.
Kevin.
Okay, there's a Cassandra. I didn't
Okay, Cassandra didn't come.
Cassandra,
So 2
Chichua.
more.
So you have what?
So we have 20
I'll
now.
go on break.
All right, guys. We're going to go on a quick break with the Honorable himself, Kennedy Agyapong. He was running us through his life, and then before we went on the break, he spoke about his kids in numbered all 20. We have 2 more to go, and then right now he's ready to give us the last 2. So
The last 2.
That's Madame's own daughter. Hey,
Can't forget this.
Yeah, Abigail.
Abigail?
Agyapong and Nanekua Agyapong.
Yeah,
right.
so we have all 22. I
Yes,
think
I know.
that deserves a round of applause. Wow,
does.
so Abigail and Adeka, so we have all 22. So these 22 share among how many women?
Well, I can check. Why do you want to know all that?
No, I'm interested.
yeah.
So we know that Madame and Assistant Madame are there. That's 2. And the rest.
And
so
because we know your
the
number.
rest, no.
Well, Shannon, mother, 1, the American, Kenneth and Gifty, 1, that's 2. The 3 Airways, the Yvonne, Abigail, and that's Eugenia.
3.
And the 4, Christabel, Tracy, Antoinette, and Lexi, also from the same mother.
4.
Then you have Kevin and Daniela from the same mother, Joseph.
5.
Then you have
You need the
okay,
list.
Abigail, that's Madame's 6.
6.
And which one do you have again?
So we have Geraldine.
No, they are the same.
Okay.
Geraldine.
So Kendrick, Kendra. don't worry. It feels like we are in an examination room.
Yeah.
You know?
And you guys are
12.
the invigilator. Oh, what?
12 women.
12.
Wow. So the
12.
22. You
I'm
know.
not married to 12 women.
No, I didn't
but-
say that. So let's get the understanding properly. So the children are 22.
Yeah.
The madams are 2, and the rest 10. So that is
12.
honorable. I mean, you have a whole community to yourself. You know,
I can form a team.
Agyapong Chrome.
Yeah.
So what do you think about polygamy?
You see, you use the word polygamy. It is not in our language. And Bible, even in the Bible, men who married more than 1 went to heaven. And those who married even 1 did not go to heaven. But David had how many wives? Let's quote. 1 Kings chapter 1, verse 1 to 4.
1 Kings.
Chapter 1, verse 1 to 4.
Okay.
I say, when King David was old and stricken in years and cannot get heat, his servant suggested to him, my lord, let us sort for a virgin for you. They combed the whole of Israel and saw Abishag the Shunammite and brought her to the king, attended to him, and he was healed, but he knew her not. Now, I did theology in university.
Oh, really?
I ask you a question. Why is it that David at that time, when he was sick, had 4 wives? But they asked for a virgin to give him heat. Why didn't the old women
Wives.
give him heat? So what's your definition of polygamy here? If you can't afford, you can't afford. Case closed.
That's it.
But I can tell you, that you don't need to marry two because the problems it's not easy.
But you can handle it.
No, sometimes you can't.
Oh, you can't?
It's tough. Very tough.
What are some
What
of
are the
the...
challenges?
You go to this house, they front their face. You go here, they front their face. But, look, it's not a pleasant thing.
Do you
but-
have regrets?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Really?
Yeah. I'll tell my son, if you want to have kids, more kids, probably you have to divorce and marry another one. But to have two at the same time, it involves, baby.
Well, you got it. You got it.
It's not easy.
So the bottom line is, if you can't afford it, don't do it.
No,
and you must be
even
honest
if you
with
can afford it and you can avoid it, please do.
Yes, and you have to
It's
be
not
transparent
easy.
throughout.
It's not easy. I'll tell you, it's not easy.
All right, all right.
Wow,
I think we
so-
can. Yeah, we can move.
To the other part
Yes, the
of
other
Kennedy
side.
Agyapong,
Yes.
the politician. You give your own party trouble sometimes. Why?
What's your definition of trouble?
Because we know how politics is in this country. You know,
Yeah.
I have had interviews with politicians who come on TV, even when they do not agree with their party stance. Once they are on TV, they have to toe the line of their party, and behind the scenes, they don't go by that. But you are different.
They just don't have balls. You know what? To speak your mind, you should work hard and have deep pocket. If not, if you are not solid financially and you continue to criticize, they will sabotage you everywhere. Politics is like that. So for you to speak the truth, even against your own party, you should be financially sound. Read my lips. And again, you should not worship your money or your wealth.
Okay.
If you have money and you worship your wealth, what comes to mind is that, hey, if I criticize and they come after me, what will happen to my wealth?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say anything. I personally don't care about money.